Welcome to Business Turnaround, your go-to podcast for insightful strategies on managing companies in decline or distress. I'm your host, Marek Niedźwiedź from AXA Capital, and today we are diving into the fastest way to bring a company back to profitability, something that every business in distress needs to focus on immediately. Let's get it started. When we think about turning a business around, the first instinct is often to focus on growing sales. It's understandable. After all, revenue drives business growth, right? And if you can find a way to increase sales quickly, go for it. Growth can certainly be part of the equation, but here is the hard truth. Sales alone will rarely rescue your business when it is in crisis. Now, you might be asking, why? Isn't more sales the answer to everything? The answer is not always. What if you can't double your sales? Or even if you could? What if that growth takes time? Time you simply don't have because cash is running out and your expenses are outweighing your revenue. This is where many business owners find themselves stuck in a cycle of trying to push sales when realistically that may not save the business fast enough. The fastest way to profitability is often found by cutting costs. This isn't glamorous and it can be uncomfortable, but when a business is on the edge, cutting expenses is one of the quickest levers you can pull to extend your cash runway. It's about survival first and profit second. So why cutting costs is the key? Think of your business as a ship. If it's sinking, you need to lighten the load, not add more cargo. By cutting unnecessary expenses, you can free up the cash you need to keep the business afloat while you figure out your next move. Reducing costs has an immediate effect on your profitability. Every dollar you save is a dollar that boosts your bottom line, and it happens much faster than chasing new revenue streams. What I often see is businesses holding on to non-essential expenses far too long, hoping that a big sales push will save them. But the longer you wait to cut costs, the deeper you dig the hole. Cutting now, strategically of course, will give you the breathing room you need to rethink and rebuild your strategy. Let's talk about where to start. You don't want to slash everything indiscriminately. That could hurt your ability to deliver quality and maintain key operations. Instead, look closely at your cost structure. Start with non-essential overheads. Are there subscriptions, services, or tools that your business doesn't truly need? Cancel or renegotiate them. Labor cost. This is a tough one. But if your labor costs are eating into your cash flow, you may need to make tough decisions. This might mean reducing hours or restructuring teams. Operational efficiency. Can you streamline processes, automate routine tasks? These changes can reduce costs significantly without hurting the core of your business. At the same time, focus on cash flow improvements. Can you renegotiate better terms with suppliers? Can you speed up your receivables? Improving your cash flow buys your time, which is invaluable during a turnaround. Once you've tightened up expenses, the impact on your bottom line can be immediate. For example, imagine cutting even 10% of your monthly costs. That's 10% of cash you didn't have before, which you can now reinvest into higher value areas of the business or use to build that much needed cash runway. By trimming the fat now, you buy your business the time it needs to find its footing. Then, once you've stabilized cash flow, you can start thinking about growth. At this stage, you will be in a much better position to ramp up sales, knowing that your expenses are under control and every new sales contributes to profitability rather than just covering costs. The reality is that business turnarounds aren't just about boosting sales. They are about managing every aspect of the company to increase profitability as quickly as possible. Sometimes that means focusing less on growth and more on survival tactics like cutting costs. Once you've stabilized the ship, you can start thinking about scaling again. Thank you for tuning in today's episode of Business Turnaround. I hope this discussion helped you see the value of focusing on costs as a quick and powerful way to bring your business back to profitability. If you are facing a business turnaround and want to explore more strategies, don't hesitate to reach out. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you can catch my next episode where we continue to explore actionable strategies to help your business thrive once more. Bye for now.